Hi, my name is Rick, and I'm here to help you guys take a timer out of a Kenmore 70 series heavy-duty washing machine. And it looks like this. When you've searched online on how to remove a timer from one of these washing machines, a lot of the videos out there are not very helpful because, and you may have noticed this, that they describe that one of the first steps in removing the timer is to remove the knob. And by doing so, they tell you to press the knob in and then turn counterclockwise to unscrew it. Well, a lot of you guys may notice it, if you got a model number like I do, that it does not unscrew. In fact, it just keeps turning and turning and turning. So I'm going to show you guys how to quickly remove your timer and get that thing changed out so you can get your washing machine up and running again. Are going to be your tools. So make sure you just have these 3 type of tools. And here we go. So the first things you want to do after you verify you've got the tools you need is, well, we got to disassemble this part here. And so let's go ahead and do that because we need to go ahead and get access to that timer. So the first thing you do is take this off here. You're gonna pop that out of place, and you're gonna go ahead and remove that screw. And then you can do the same thing on this side. You're gonna, okay, all right. And then you're gonna remove that screw. Before you take out the screws, you're gonna wanna take a look at the back of this and make sure that you're disconnected. Your power is disconnected, and of course that this is not in your way. You drain that in a place where it's not going to get water everywhere. And then what we're going to do, we're going to want to pinch these little wings here with your needle nose pliers, because you want to push those in to go ahead and loosen this. Oh, there's my neighbor Yanni. Hi, Yanni.
Hi, Rick.
Are you going to help me with this?
Yes.
Okay, here's the camera. So just point it at me, and I'm just going to. And can you see me?
Okay, wait. No, I'm too far over.
And then, can you see me okay?
Yes.
All right, so here I go. So now I'm going to
tell me when to press it.
Okay, I'll let you know. You're doing really good.
Okay.
But you can still see me okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see you screwing something or unscrewing.
Unscrewing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay, so I've got that screw unscrewed. And now I'm doing this one. Can you see me over? Okay, there we go.
Okay, got it.
All right. Okay. And now those are unscrewed. Okay, so now I've got my needle nose pliers, and I'm just going to push this in a little here and squeeze that in. And then the same thing on this side.
Okay, got it.
Okay, those are depressed in now. The screws are loose, so now I'm going to just wiggle this back and forth. Okay, and then you can see these tabs here.
Yes.
Let me undo this line, this hose, because you're not going to need it right now. And then now you've got this disassembled. Do you have a good shot of that, Yanni?
Got it. It's
okay.
Really good.
Cool. Okay. We're going to take this knob off first. Once this knob is taken off, then we can slide it off and this rotating fixture, and then we can go ahead and remove the timer.
Oh.
So the first thing we have to do is, you see this little black button in there? Okay, so what we have to do is we got to pop that out. So what I'm going to use, I can use my needle nose pliers, and you're going to pull that tab up just a little bit. And once it's lifted up like that, you're going to hold it, and then I can slide this out.
Got it.
In fact, you can see the plunger of the tab. That's me pulling it in and out. So you actually have to pull it back to loosen this, so this pops out. Then you slide off this disc, your rotary disc, and now you have to take off this screw here. You take your crescent wrench, and you just go ahead and you just turn, and all right, so now that's off. And the back here, you can see that there's these recessed tabs.
Oh, you want this one?
Yeah, we're going to take this whole thing off.
Oh.
So I'm going to pop these tabs out gently without breaking them.
Okay.
You can actually see the inside these tabs.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pop one of those things out with a screwdriver. And there we go. Got it. So now I can slide this whole thing out, and now it's out.
Oh.
So, yes.
And that's what you wanted?
Yep. I'm going to take this whole thing off, and then of course we're going to want to remove this by lifting this piece here. And when I do so, here, just hold the camera right there.
Just a minute.
Right there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to slide this thing out.
Perfect.
Like so. And now I have the entire timer assembly removed.
What are you going to do with that? Put a new one in?
I'll put a new one in.
Oh!
Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and replace it with our new one. So let's just say this is the new one here. And we're going to put this back in here. Well, when we do, we're just going to do the exact opposite steps to go ahead and get this timer put back in. But I do need to let you know that on the very front of the timer, when you start to slide the disc back in, it's super important that you pay attention to the tabs and the slots that are here so you can line up your disc correctly. So now I'm going to go ahead and take these two tabs here, put them into those slots, and push in. Oops, I'm going to push in, and then I'm going to hold this in place, and while I do so, I'm going to put this screw right back in here, this little retention screw. And before I tighten it all the way, I'm just going to get that in place. And now I'm going to go ahead and do this little delicate operation. So there's the wider tab on the bottom. That's going to go into the wider tab here, the wider slot here. And here's the two little skinny tabs. And here's the two little skinny slots here. And now I'm going to go ahead and guide that in. There it is. Then I'm going to push this little plunger back because I'm going to go ahead and put this. So the same thing here. You're going to see it's really narrow. And I'm going to line it up with the narrow side of this clip. And then I'm going to push it in. And then I'm going to push this down here, the plunger in. And then when I do so, I'll have secured this in place. And now we're back and ready to go ahead and put the rest of it together. To put it back in yourselves. And yep, that's it. And then we're all done. So my name is Rick, and this is my neighbor Yanni, and we're here at the Itty Bitty Inn in North Bend, Oregon.
I like my face.
Your face is awesome, as beautiful as usual.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.